Good morning, children. Let's see today's new topic. We will start today lesson number 10, Atmanepadiya. The meaning of this is the verse is having Atmanepad verbs. Children, in Bhasha Sutram 1, we have studied Parasmepad. There are two types of endings of verbs, Parasmepad and Atmanepad. Here, we will study some Atmanepad Pratyay. Atmanepad verbs also. So, these verbs contains Atmanepad. These verses contain Atmanepad verbs. Now, children, this lesson is given on page number 35 of your textbook, and from our syllabus, verse number 4 and 5 is eliminated for this year. So, we will have only 3 verses for in our syllabus. First, second and third one. So, we will see those 3 verses. Apurvah kopi koshoyam vidyate tava bharati vayato vruddhim ayati kshayam ayati sanchayat. This verse is about the treasure of goddess Saraswati. Now here you can see a pink colored word is there, vidyate. This is a Atmanepad verb. Te is the ending. In Parasmepad we have studied T ending. Gacchati, gachatah, gacchanti. Here it is vidyate. Te is the ending. So, this verse, Bharati. Bharati means goddess Saraswati. Apurvaha means unique. Kopi means your. Or Koshoyam. Koshoyam means your treasure. Tava means your. O goddess Saraswati, here it is said that, O goddess Saraswati, your treasure is apurva, unique. Your treasure is very unique. Why it is said that? Because generally, if we have treasure of coins, the more we spend the coins, the lesser will be the treasure. But in case of goddess Saraswati's treasure, if vayato means spend, vruddhim ayati means vardhate or increases. If we spend her treasure, it increases. And kshayam ayati sanchayat. And if we save or if we do not spend or if we keep it with yourself or ourselves, it destroys. Kshayam ayati means it destroys or diminishes. Generally, if we spend our treasure, if we have treasure of our coins or rupees in the form of rupees, if we spend rupees or our treasure, then the lesser amount will be left. But in the case of goddess Saraswati, if we spend or if the treasure of goddess Saraswati is knowledge, and if we spend the knowledge or if we distribute our knowledge amongst others, then it increases. And because it spreads. And if we keep it with ourselves only, if we do not tell anything which I know and which is useful to the other one, then it diminishes or destroys because it will be left with ourselves only. It will not be spread in others. So, we will see the next word. And in the last, I will send you PDF file of the translation of these 3 verses. These 3 verses are for learning also, and these 3 verses are for writing the meaning also. Then, kusumam varna sampannam gandhahinam na shobhate. न शोभते क्रियाहीनम मधुरम वचनम तथा. शोभते. Shobhate is the Atmanepad verb in this verse. Kusumam. Kusumam means a flower. Varnasampannam means a full of colors. Gandhahinam. Gandhahinam means without any kind of odor or fragrance. Na shobhate. A flower does not look beautiful if it is colorless or if it is without colors or without fragrance. Likewise, na shobhate kriyahinam madhuram vachanam tatha. And if your talk, vachanam means talk, if you are talking, kriyahinam means it does not have any kind of action, and madhuram means sweet. Similarly, a sweet talk and the talk without action does not look beautiful. Next verse is Apare kavya sansare kavihi ekah prajapatihi. Here it is sandhi, here kavihi and ekah. Prajapatihi. Prajapati means a king. Yathasmai rochate vishwam tatha vai parivartate. Rochate and parivartate are the forms of Atmanepad verb. Apare. Apare means in the whole. Kavya sansare, in the whole world of poem. Kavihi eka prajapatihi. Kavihi eka means the only poet is the king. Yathasmai rochate vishwam. Yathasmai means as per Yathasmai rochate vishwam tatha vai parivartate. Yathasmai means as he thinks. Vishwam, as he like his world, he can parivartate. He can transform it into that kind of world. Apare kavya sansare, in the whole world of poems, kavi eka prajapatihi. Prajapatihi, it is said to be for Lord Brahma. So, Prajapati means creator. The only poet is the creator of whole world, in the whole world of poems. As he likes his world to be, he can transform it like that. Now, the exercise is given. We have, since I had told it you earlier, we have only 3 shlokas. That's why only 3 exercise of only 3 shlok I will give you in the PDF format. Shloke kriyapadam kim? Shlok 1. Shloke kriyapadam kim? Vidyate. Adhodattanam shabdanam krute shloke agatan shabdam likhata. Means you write the words in front of from the shlok in front of the given words. Saraswati, Bharati. Bharati is the word come for Saraswati. Then Apurvaha, Advitiyaha means unique. Sanchayaha, Sangraha means collection. Then Viruddhartaka Shabdam Likhata Vyayaha Ayaha. Vyaya means which is going and Aya means which is coming. Then Vruddhihi means increasing and Kshayaha means decreasing. Then Shlok 2 Shloke Kriyapadam Kim? Shobhate. Visheshana Visheshya Sambandha. Visheshana Visheshya Sambandha we have studied it earlier, as per the noun, there will be his adjective also. The noun is in which gender, the adjective will be in the same gender, number and vibhakti as of the noun. Here kusumam is in neuter gender, prathama vibhakti, ekvachanam, that's why varna sampannam and gandhahinam will be in the neuter gender form, prathama vibhakti and in ekvachan. Kusumam, the adjectives for kusumam which came in the shlok are varna sampannam, gandhahinam. The adjective for vachanam which came in the shlok are madhuram and kriyahinam. श्लोकात समानार्थक शब्दांची नुत प्रसूनम, सुमनम, पुष्पम, all these words are समानार्थक शब्दम of kusumam. Vachah, uktihi, vakyam, all these are the समानार्थक शब्द of vachanam. Then श्लोक 3, एकवाक्येन उत्तरतः श्लोके क्रियापदे के रोचते परिवर्तते. Then अपारे काव्ये संसारे कः प्रजापतिः, अपारे काव्ये संसारे कविः एक एव प्रजापतिः. दिस एकवाक्येन उत्तरतः श्लोके क्रियापदे रोचते परिवर्तते स्तः. You can write it like that. In next period we will see the next lesson. Thank you.